All right, sorry. I know my first video was not filmed widescreen, and that's an issue. Give me a break. I'm getting back into this, but going around the hot topics, and this is all late, I know. By the time this maybe would get circulated, it's going to be too late anyways, but still. In the interest of rationality, I'll talk about Trump's taxes. So, the reason why Trump did not pay taxes doesn't make him look good. So, after reading numerous articles on it, and you'll have to excuse, I'm kind of burnt out on it. I let myself get sucked back into politics, and I was totally out of it. Trump hasn't paid any taxes legally because he's been losing so much money. I believe it was the Forbes article that I read for why he didn't pay taxes these last 10 years, because all of his businesses have been failing, basically. Whether or not he's getting money under the table somehow, I don't know. Me personally, do I think Trump somehow cheated on his taxes as a Trump supporter? Yes. I really think that something shady going on under the table. But when you look at business in America as a whole, who hasn't cheated on their taxes that's rich? I mean, even when they follow the legal guidelines that Congress writes the tax laws and the IRS accepts them. That is how the process works, okay? So if you're mad at the tax laws, you need to be mad at the people in Congress who write them. And if you think they write them for the majority, well, you're wrong. And how all these politicians get rich? Well, they are able to write the laws to where it benefits them and it benefits their rich benefactors, okay? But back to his taxes. In America, he didn't pay any taxes because on paper, he was losing this pretty much the same amount of money that he was claiming, which to lose the same amount of money in the same year that you make, that's why, I mean, it's a little shady. So as far as China goes, people, he paid this much in China. There were years that I believe it was the 2013 to 2015 is when his legal Chinese bank account was in use, was because he had a property over there that I guess was profitable, a golf course or a hotel. I know the account is listed under Trump Hotel Management, LLC, something to that effect. It's not actual under his name. And the way the IRS law is, he could file under his name or file as the LLC. But for the 2 years, I guess he made money, ended up paying 193 grand in taxes. Now, after 2015, from what I read, his attorney or someone said that nothing materialized after that, but the account was not closed. Some people are saying it was closed. Some people are saying that it just didn't materialize after that, but he left it open. So, and then the issue was all of a sudden he had 17 million in that account and withdrew 15 million in cash. What happened to that? Was it? And this is the thing. By law, legally, the public is not allowed to see anyone's taxes, even the president. By law, the only people who are going to actually be able to look at Trump's taxes line by line, itemized, item by item, is a closed Senate hearing. Now, would it get illegally leaked? Most likely. And that's one thing that upsets me, though, with people who you're okay with the law being broke as long as it benefits your political party. And that's not the way people should be thinking. Because Trump's taxes were illegally leaked. So he released them to Congress, or a Supreme Court judge made him release them, but they should have never been leaked to the press. Because that's a violation of privacy, and that's the IRS code. But do people on the left care? No. As long as it fits their political agenda, anyone can break the law as long as it makes their opponent look bad. That is not how this should be. So, but that's how it is. And it makes the left look hypocritical. And I'm sure if the right had the chance, I'm sure they would do it too. Not everyone thinks like me. So, but that's really what the story of Trump's taxes come down to. Apparently, he's under audit also for some years currently. Do I think anything's going to come from it? I don't know. Rich people get away with shit all the time. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, people say white privilege or this or that. There's no white privilege. There's wealth privilege. That's all it is. It's who you can buy off. So if you got the money for the right attorney, grease the right fingers, grease the right hand, whatever, you can get away with it. So, I mean, how long did Epstein and Weinstein get away with things? You know, powerful people get away with crime. It's not right. It happens though. So hopefully that would kind of clear up some confusion. But like I said, I mean, on paper, Trump is not a good businessman if he's losing hundreds of millions of dollars. So I don't see why the media would have withheld that. I mean, maybe because rational people like me would have seen, well, he's not cheating on his taxes on paper. He's just writing off what he's legally allowed to. So, but then now the concept comes in of, are his write-offs legal? I'm looking into the Ivanka Trump thing more. She was paid as a consultant, but she was on the payroll at the same. I mean, so much scandalous stuff that goes on in the United States. So hopefully that resonates with a few of you, you know, but it doesn't make Trump look good. So, and we'll see what happens, whether he gets into office or not. So